It's February, and according to the calendar, that means March Madness is quickly approaching. I'm sitting here at the desk with our two NCAA analysts, Enes and Anna, as they're going to break down what to expect come tournament time. So, team to beat. Who do you have?
So when I was looking at a winning team, I was looking at a team that had a very strong, cohesive overall team, not a team that had a few key strong players. So when I looked at Kentucky, it was really important that they're able to go into their bench confidently. Their second five is just as strong as their starting lineup, which I thought was very important. So they're able to.
Here's the problem I have with Kentucky. With the exception of 2012, there's always that herd of people that say Kentucky's going to win the national championship because of their recruiting class, and they don't do it. Mm-hmm. They almost never do it. They got embarrassed by Florida this year. They're playing close games against weak SEC teams. I really don't have that.
The thing is, with their losing, they're only losing by a couple of points. But when you look at Kansas losing games, they're losing by more than 10 points. So you can obviously tell they're close games.
Well, Kansas has talent on their roster. They've got Frank Mason. They've got Josh Jackson.
But that's only a few players. Though. What I was saying was that they're able to go deep into their bench.
Okay.
So they're confidently able to always have fresh players on the team.
Let me ask you this question then. What happened January 28th? Kentucky lost to Kansas.
Yeah, by a few points, though.
By a few points, but they're also a few points better than Kentucky.
True, but I mean, it was only a few points. Obviously something went wrong, but doesn't mean they're a way better team. They're still.
We'll see come tournament time.
Great points. Kansas and Kentucky are both powerhouses come in college basketball. Great history between the two. Well, definitely with Frank Jackson and Kentucky's recruiting class, they're very good. So, Player of the Year, Enes, who do you have taking home the trophy?
There's a lot of talent out there this year, but I have Josh Hart out of Villanova, and that breaks my heart because they broke my heart last tournament time. But Josh Hart, he's a talented player. 6'5", he's guarding players 6'9", 6'10". He's doing almost everything. Dare I call this guy the Russell Westbrook of NCAA basketball?
Really? That's a bold prediction.
He's doing everything out there. He's playing defense. He's scoring. He's rebounding.
Scoring only 18.8 points a game, while Markelle Fultz is scoring 23.2 points a game.
Markelle Fultz is also on one of the worst basketball teams.
Yeah, but that just also proves that, your player, he's playing on one of the best teams. He's playing with great key players, while Markelle is playing and leading the team. So that just proves it shouldn't be by how great the actual team is. It should be by individual stats. The only reason why Josh Hart is getting all this, all these people are looking at him is because he's playing on a great team.
Well, he's playing on a great team, but he's also playing against good talent. Markelle Fultz is also losing against pretty bad teams. He lost to Yale.
Because he's playing on a poor team, just like you said.
Well, he's playing on a poor team, but take a look at the last three players of the year. Denzel Valentine, Frank Kaminsky, Doug McDermott, all played against top talent. They played on winning teams, too.
Mm-hmm.
But they did also average more.
That's true. That is very true. Can't argue that.
Anyway, we have good points by both Enes and Anna to break down the NCAA tournament. But don't go anywhere, because Jason will be right back with some NFL football.